Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here with Grace, who's
Hi,
come.
Sorry.
No, you're all right. Come to join us and to cook. So Grace worked at High Grange Devon with Luke. You've heard us talk about Luke a lot, and we love High Grange. So Grace was lucky enough to be there for a year, weren't you?
Yeah.
And cooked on all the fire stuff that Luke's got, and so contacted me and wanted to come and play with some of our gear. So we've invited Grace to come and cook for us. So she's going to cook she's going to help with all three dishes, but cook for two of her own dishes, three of her own in fact, with the bhajis. So yeah, so tell them, and you've got to be loud because they've got to hear.
Okay.
What are you cooking?
So today we are doing tandoori spatchcock chicken with our own curry dipping sauce, and you'll have to remind me again how you say
They're rotis. So
Roti,
I'm going to do some rotis. So they're these little breads. We put one up on the Insta yesterday. All of three ingredients, one of which is water, so they're super easy. So we're going to do those, and then we're having a bit of a bhaji off. So Grace wanted to do bhajis, and we sort of reined her in a little bit because we've got three things already. But we've made the bhajis anyway, and we've put the egg on, and we could cook them anyway. And if we can, we'll do them in the I think we'll get at least one in each, won't we?
Yeah.
In the 45 minutes or a couple, and we'll do that. So those are going to be our 3/4/5 dishes for today. Right, let's just show you who's here, what's going on. On camera, she's here.
Morning.
And freezing.
I'm not shivering just yet.
Not yet, but she will be. It's
10
Andrea.
minutes. 10 minutes, morning.
Yeah. So we have got the RB73 on, nice and hot. We've got some logs in there. Helena is here typing away, saying hello to you all, no doubt. And Mama is on the fizzy pop today.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, started early as usual. So we've got Mama in there. Anyway, right. We haven't actually discussed our running order or anything. So, we've been getting ready this morning and chatting and a bit of banter about who's going to have the best bhaji, and apparently they're all voting for Grace anyway. But
Big competition.
should we start with the chicken?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, tell us what you've got, what you're going to make, how you're going to do it. Have you got your ingredients here? Yes, perfect.
Okay.
So, go for it.
Cool. So we've got our whole chicken here, and we're going to spatchcock it. So to do this, we just turn it over. And I'm not as quick as Nick doing this, but
And if you need a hand, you can have a hand.
basically what we're going to do is just cut up either side of that spine bone, just like that. There's one side.
I know, I think I'm redundant. Yeah, that's what Helena's shouting. You probably can't hear Helena, but... And then we'll come back and we'll find out who's on in a minute. But yeah, cool.
There we go, just like that.
Do you want me to take that away?
Yes, please.
Perfect for stock or goes in the bin, as you know, in our house.
And then all you do is flip it over, turn the legs out, and then just press down until you hear a little crack, and then that's the spatchcock chicken.
Knife there if you want one.
Thank you. So now all I'm going to do is just go down the breast and into the legs, and I'm just going to score into the skin like that. And this is just going to allow some of the flavour that we're going to put on it to just get into that meat just a little bit deeper, and it looks nice as well.
It does, looks really cool.
So all I'm going to do there, then I'm going to...
What do you want? And I can... Yeah? Yeah, no, exactly. You tell me what you need.
Okay, I'm just going to chuck some veg oil on there. So I'll clean your bits after.
You're alright.
And just rub that in. Just like that.
And then what else? You want one of these, don't you?
Yes.
Some of that.
So, bit of that.
Some of this.
That's it. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this. This is just a mix of a bit of turmeric, ground cumin, and garam masala. So and this is actually for the curry sauce, but I've done a little bit extra, so I'm just going to put that on the chicken as well, and then I'll let you do that.
Yeah,
Chicken
and then we've got from Angus and Oink, so guys up in Scotland, Melissa and Scott, who ran Angus and Oink, we've got their tandoori tikka gold. So Grace requested this, so we ordered it. So we're going to get some of that on. You tell me how much you want.
Yeah, plenty on there.
Plenty. Cool.
Yeah. That's it. I'll rub that in for start. And then that's it. So I'll just make sure I get in all of those little grooves. Get the flavour in there.
Do you want a bit of salt?
Yes,
Yep.
yeah. Put a bit of salt on, or just especially on this side, on the skin side, that will crisp up the skin nice there, I find.
Enough? Bit more?
A little bit more, maybe? Nice.
You tell me.
Yeah, that's good.
This is her recipe, so.
Yeah, plenty on there.
But it will be up on the website.
Make sure all gets in there.
Do you want a bit more on the
Yes, please, yeah. Good. Perfect.
tiny bit of your...
Yeah.
Get that in there as well, so we've got it all over.
Yes, and then I like to just turn it over and have a little sprinkle in there as well, because this is all the inner thigh as well. So just make sure it's all nice and coated, and then you've got that flavour running through the whole chicken.
Awesome.
Just like that. And, that's ready
And then
to
how
go.
are we going to cook it? So if we were doing it on the
one.
egg, how would we cook it?
So this, you could just put it, you could do it indirect if you wanted to, or you could do it direct, straight on.
Staying on
the
down
grill.
the stainless steel grid, yeah?
Yeah.
About 180, 200 degrees?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Would say like 40 minutes or something.
Okay, so bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Come over here. You're all fine with your dirty hands. come over, Grace, and we'll show them what we've got. Well, she's washing her hands. Yeah, you're fine for now. Come on. But we've already done one, so that needs to marinate. So you need to put that in the fridge, let it all those flavours infuse into it. Good couple of hours if you can, maybe a bit longer. But we thought we'd do it on the affair, a bit of theatre today. We've got a dal in here as well. We forgot to mention that, but there's a dal cooking in here just on the pan. So some lentils. We've got some nice spicy flavours in there. It's the first time we've done it. If it's any good, we'll put the recipe up. But so we've had this. So this has been on for what, about?
You say a good
30,
half hour?
yeah, 30 minutes, so skin side down. Helena's monitoring the cook. What temperature is it at, Helena? So we're at 41, so it's been on for about half an hour. We're aiming for chicken, do you know?
About 75.
Perfect. She knows her stuff.
She
She's
does.
good.
And that
Sem-
smells amazing.
75. So what we need to do now is we've had it, the whole time we've had it skin side up, we're going to flip it over. So I'll give you your set of tongs. Slightly smaller. Never thought about this, but Grace said, you know, finds it difficult with big tongs because she's only got little hands. So see if you can get underneath that. There's one of these should you need it. Right. Just loosen it off. There we go. It's all loose, so you should be able to just flip it over. Now we are monitoring it. Oh, look at the colour. We're monitoring it. We've got the new new meters, so it's the meter XL, the Pro version. So we're monitoring it with that because that will go way above. It'll go up to 550 degrees C, whereas the old one would only go to 270. So I'm not upset about it being above a live flame like it would be one of the other ones, maybe. So, but we're monitoring that. Now this is going to have about 15-20 minutes skin side down. Then we're going to take it off. We might move the bit of wood out a little bit. So if I get some tongs, we'll just move this piece out, and that might just put a bit more fire underneath it. We can add a few more logs if we want. That's just going to give us the temperature. Right, Helena's laughing. Come on over, Grace.
It's not my joke, Grace. A good friend Rob always has.
Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands because I'm covered in turmeric. So,
what does a possessed chicken lay? Deviled eggs.
oh, that's terrible. Who have we got on, Helena?
We have got. Sorry, I'm just responding to someone. We have got Artis Barbecue.
Morning, Artis.
Rob, Ben,
Ben.
Bagley,
Morning, Ben.
Sue Stoneman.
Morning, Sue. Sue's down in Devon.
Franco.
She's an amazing cook. Cooks on Kamado Joe.
Nice.
Franco.
Yeah. Morning, Franco.
Paul Johnston. Meat Ed. Jane Bleakley.
Wow.
Keith. Sorry, cheese.
Cheese. Morning, cheese.
Morning.
Sue Newton, your dad, was on.
Oh, has he been on?
Yeah.
He's on holiday.
He said, go Gracie Pops. Karen, the Essex man. I nearly misread that, but it's the Essex man.
Perfect.
Lucy Mackay.
Morning, Lucy.
Martin Hawkins.
Wow. Morning, Martin.
Yeah.
Is Martin in the country?
Morning,
Is Franco
Martin.
in the country?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah. Franco.
He's not in the garage, put it that way.
Yeah, he's not in
Or
my
he could
garage.
be.
I was down Franco's way on Thursday. I was just south of you, Franco. Haywards Heath, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Luke's on.
Who?
I think Luke's on.
Okay. Oh, Luke
Oh
from
no,
High
sorry,
Grange.
that's not. I've got confused. That's Paul.
That's Paul.
Oh.
They're in Devon, who we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So yeah, with all the lovely big house and anyway, right. So that's our chicken on going. So now we need to. How long does your sauce take?
Probably about maybe 15 minutes. But
Right,
the
let's-
longer it sits on there,
Let's
the
get
tastier
it
it'll
going. So we're going to use Solid Techniques bigger pan, the little bigger pan. If that's a pretty weird thing to say. We've got an egg up at 200 degrees, so we'll chuck that on and get it warmed up. Tell us what's going to be in your sauce.
Okay.
By the way, I'll move this out the way for a second.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
We'll just leave it on the top here for a bit. I would put it in the fridge, but I can't be bothered. Tell us what is going to be in your sauce. Do you want it all over here?
Oh, can do whatever's
I'll
best.
bring it around this side for you.
Thank you.
And then, what should we take? Do you want to do it over there? We'll do it over there, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're messing me around. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Keeping you on your toes, Andrea. Right.
So in my sauce, we're gonna have chopped up some white onions, 2 white onions there. We've got some garlic and ginger finely diced as well, and half a really long chilli. Now I've not gone too spicy here because personally I'm not a big spice fan.
Yeah, so you took the seeds out.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
the seeds out. It's just the actual chili, and obviously you could put more chili. You could put chili flakes in. You could use a spicy curry paste. But for me, we're just going to keep it simple today, and just because you don't always have to have
like
everything
simple.
spicy when it comes to curry.
Perfect. So this is going to take a couple of minutes to warm up that that pan. So maybe what we'll do is do the first part of my roti,
Yeah.
just so you can show you, and then we'll come back. So I'll do the roti bit. So we did use a different board here, so we're not going to cross-contaminate before everyone goes, no, these people on here, some of them. Right, so we did these last night. It's just, this is some wholemeal flour. You can buy special chapati flour. This is just Hovis wholemeal, worked a treat. So 250 grams of wholemeal flour. About 5 grams, and I say about because I never weigh anything, I just poured it in my hand, about 5 grams of salt. So we're just going to, it's damp out here, they've all already got mixed up, already gone damp. So about 5 grams of salt. And then we did a baking course the other day,
Oh, you've got a new gadget.
new gadget, a Danish baking whisk. Oh yeah, I did want a new mixer after that course, but anyway, but I was only allowed one of these. So, so get your salt and your flour mixed together with your Danish whisk, and then I'm going to go in with 155 millilitres of water. So all we've got is flour, salt, water. Get them in there. Use your whisk to pull it all together. It's going to be a dough, thick dough. If Jay's on, is Jay on? Porterhouse Orangery. You need to follow Jay. She's a great baker. She runs courses down at Lainston House. Obviously, you don't want to do their big green egg classes, but no, you do. But Jay runs baking classes down there. We had a baking class with her. But that is it. So what you need to do, so while Grace's pan is getting up to speed, is just pull this together. Give it a bit of a knead. So we're getting that all together, and then I'm going to tip it out to my board because I need to knead it all together and bring it together. And we need to knead it for about 5 minutes until it all becomes smooth. So do this. I'm not going to do 5 minutes with you on here. When you've done 5 minutes of this, it will become lovely and smooth. and you can pull it all together then, put it back in your bowl, cling over the top, and then leave it for about at least half an hour. Otherwise, here's one I made earlier. Right, we're probably warmed up now, Grace.
Yeah.
And that's as easy as it is to make those rotis. Sorry about the smoke, but we're cooking over live fire. It's quite kind of cool. Off you go.
Unless you want to smoke this barbecue.
Yeah.
Which we have been.
Right, I'm just going to wash my hands, but I'll leave you in Grace's hands.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to start just a little bit of oil in the pan, about a tablespoon. But I'm like Nick, I'm no good at measuring
I was
things
just going
out.
to say,
so.
it's another one who measures. Yeah.
Yeah, we asked her that.
Welcome to the club.
So what we have worked out this morning is we both can't read very well. We both can't read recipes very well.
No.
We both don't measure anything out. We just get on with it.
Okay.
And when we go to write up recipes, we then forgot what's in them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is it warm enough, or do you need it hotter? We'll work out in a minute, won't
yeah,
we?
I'll put the onions in and we'll see how hot
Yeah.
it is. Okay. So this is just 2 white onions. Oh, we got no sizzle.
Yeah, we might need a bit warmer, so I can just...
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. There you go. That will warm us up. We can always drop it down a layer if you want as well. We always do this on camera. Forever dropping it down a layer.
Right. He's
No.
never set up right, Grace.
We'll drop it down a little bit.
Okay.
What we'll do with that for a second is just put it on the other. We'll get these and drop them down. It's just nicer if it's up a little bit when you're doing these things on camera, but... Okay.
Thank you.
That will start sizzling in a minute. So we'll pull that shut.
Yeah.
Who have we got on, Helena?
Oh.
What jokes? Has Rob got any more jokes?
No,
while
I
we're doing
haven't
that?
had any more jokes. Dom Cornish
Cornish Carnivore.
Cornish
That's it.
Carnivore. Cornish Carnivore. I've lost my words this morning. Has just joined us.
Morning, Dom.
Can't see anyone else. Let me have a look. Jeff Dunn is on. Martin Biggs is on.
Morning, Mark. God, everybody on.
Andrew Salter. Happy Hooker Barbecue. Chloe. So that's Karen's daughter.
Oh,
Looks like
okay,
she's on.
yeah. Morning, Chloe.
So yeah.
So Karen watches quite a lot, and Chloe has been here with her mum, dad, and sister.
I think I can't remember which one's gone to uni. Might be Chloe's at uni.
Yeah.
Oh, who else is?
Awesome. Anyway, what temperature are chicken at? 40 something.
Oh, sorry, 48.
Right, we're doing all right. We need to check it that we're not burning it. If you were using your fear like we are, and you wanted to do it, you know, if we found out it was burning, we could move it to the outside and be more gentle on it. But smoking like a good one. It's probably not going to be hot enough for the roti, but we'll find out. Anyway, right, are we sizzling yet? Let's open that up and give you a bit more heat.
And equally, you could do the sauce on there, couldn't you?
Yeah, we could put the sauce on there as well on the edges. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you
Yeah.
told them what's in your dal? I know we didn't put.
No, so in the dal we've got some chilli, we've got some turmeric, there's some coriander, some cumin, some onion, some cassia bark, which is cinnamon, of course cassia bark, and it's the outside of the cinnamon tree. So it's like sticks. We've got some dried chilli.
Lentils?
Some lentils, thank you, Mama. Yeah, some lentils that I soaked overnight, and they've been going, and then we've been cooking them since you got here, weren't they? And so I ate this morning, and they're still not cooked. But anyway, just the way it
I've
goes.
got another joke. Oh,
Okay,
come on then.
Rob's in.
Yeah, Rob's back in the game.
Thank you,
He's
Rob.
back in the game. 2 years ago, my doctor told me I was going deaf. I haven't heard from him since.
Oh God, Rob, they're awful. They're awful. Right, should we have a look at how our
let's-
chicken? Oh, look
Oh,
at this.
sorry,
No,
no,
go,
go
go, go.
Oh, we are
Yes, you've got the
sizzling.
scissors. So now you
Yeah.
might want a bit of a stir, didn't you?
Yeah.
So Grace has got her own big green eggs at home. Well, her
Well,
dad's.
yeah,
I think you should nick them.
I will.
My mum had a barbecue when I lived at home, and it left with me when I left home. So that's what your dad should expect, isn't it? When you
Yeah.
leave home, then you're gonna
It's going with me.
both of them.
Okay.
Anyway, right.
Do you want me to come back to this? You want to
Yeah,
do
that-
chicken?
Yeah, if you're happy to. So let's have a little look at our chicken at the top of it. So You should be able to. You've got your tongs. You've done your tongs. We'll have a look, see how it's getting on. Whoop. Go for it. I've managed to nearly put this out, but that's just me. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think that can take some more. That's fine.
Look,
The legs are going to fall off. That's
That's
what happens when you spatchcock it. I think you can do some more that way up. Maybe put the legs that end,
Yeah, okay.
which is easier said than done.
Yeah, I was going to say, that leg might have to fall, might have to come off.
Yeah. The way I do it, let me grab another set of tongs. I'm going to do this. Easiest. Go under through the middle and turn it that way. Don't lose it. Whoop. There you go. He's doing great. It does. It looks so good.
There we go.
But what we're trying to do is get this cooked enough that we can then break it up and let it rest a little bit and then break it up for you at the end. But we'll see how we get on. Oh God. Right. Well, let's concentrate on the cooking because we're getting quite warm here.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So I'm going to just turn this down now. Right. Go for it.
Okay. So now my onions are sizzling. I'm going to add my garlic, which is 3 cloves there. 3 cloves of garlic.
She is a demon chopper as well.
Yeah, great knife skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Who taught you to chop?
My dad.
Oh, well done, Dad.
There's
Tony,
the
isn't it?
ginger. Yeah,
Yes.
ginger and garlic all in there.
I'm not doing your chopping skills any justice here, Grace.
She's
I do
absolutely amazing.
apologise.
Good sign of a chef. She brought her own knife with her today. So,
Make sure you get it home with you, darling.
oh, she'll go home with it. Don't you worry.
Just mean I'll have to come back though if I leave it.
Oh, there you go. We're already talking about that. Yeah, we're going to definitely have her back. She may come to some of the classes, hopefully, this year. So if you're on a class, Grace might be here.
I'm going to leave.
A couple of minutes?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll keep mixing, but I think for the next 5 or so minutes, let
Right.
them.
So let me show you what we're going to do with the roti. So I'm going to use some that we've already done last night. These are the same batch from last night, so it's quite a squidgy dough, a bit like putty. We want to roll it. We want to take a bit off. So I think this recipe will make about 5 or 6. So sort of like, I'm going to say it, a golf ball size. Grace's boyfriend is playing golf today. Grace's dad likes to play golf. I like a bit of golf. They're all golf widows. Yeah. So I'm going to put a bit of flour down just so it doesn't stick. But you're looking for, with these, to golf ball size. Just press it down. And then take a rolling pin. And we're going to roll it out so it's nice and flat. And you want them pretty thin. Probably, and I read this and I thought, blimey, I normally say like a pound coin, but it's thinner than that. You want it 20p thick. So why does everybody, the recipe I saw, or the person who was rolling it online said, oh, he rolled it out to about 20 pence thick. I always say pound coin. So something like that. And that is it. How easy is that as a bread? So it's basically flour, tiny bit of salt, bit of water, and you end up with this little thing. Have I got time to cook one? Yeah?
Yeah.
So over on this egg over here, in fact no, we were going to try it on there, weren't we? I'm going to turn this one up. I need that a little bit warmer. But we'll take it over and we'll try and do it on the outside of the affair. This may work, it may not. So if you get a spatula, just scrape it down, just clean it up a little bit, and we can go straight on. So you could have your sauce over here, you could have your chicken here, you could have your roti here. This may not work, it's alright, I've got some spares. Do you want to go over that way a little bit, Andy, so you're not in the smoke? You can see there, squinting.
It's the sacrifices I make for you. You have no idea, man.
Yeah, I don't know what temperature the outside is today because we let the logs go down a bit because we didn't want the chicken to go too fast. but in a pan this would puff up a bit faster. So it maybe needs to be a little bit hotter. Again, it's a bit like when we do the parathas and but if you hold the edges down, it tends to puff up a bit quicker. Let's just have a look what the top looks like. Yeah, this isn't going fast enough, so we might move it over there in a second. I'll roll another one out, but it should puff up a bit faster than that. I've let the fire go a little bit too much. I'll put a couple of logs on. Create a bit more, even more smoke. That's the trouble. Right, but yeah, you should see it puff up a bit more than that. Yeah, well, I'll just roll another one. Yeah, it's not hot enough. Let's try the egg.
Okay.
Let me grab my...
Over to the egg.
Just want this pan a little bit hotter. Right. So similar sort of thing. It's just whether we've got enough heat in the bottom, we'll find out in a minute. Getting a bit of smoke out the bottom, so we'll see. I'm going to shut the lid, give it a couple of seconds, and we'll do that. Right. Ooh. It's chilly today.
Yep.
Any comments? What are people cooking this weekend?
I haven't asked that yet.
Yeah.
So,
There's 2 jokes to go, isn't
Oh,
there?
got
there
more
was.
jokes?
No, there were 2 jokes.
Okay.
Hang on a moment. So one from Jeff. What happened to the lion that ate a comedian? He felt funny.
Oh.
And Paul.
Paul White?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Have
he
you
won't let us down.
Have you seen the dog bowl? I didn't know it could. It took me a while to
Yeah.
get that.
Paul, that's terrible. I share a room with... That's my ski wife. Right.
Yes, Artist Barbecue has made a good point, and you have got one. You can tell the temperature.
I've got an infrared thermometer. I've
Yes.
got one. It's
Yeah.
just in the shed over there.
Oh,
Oh, good luck
Yeah.
with that, Grace.
Yeah, yeah. But that'll get going. We'll have a little... Let's have a quick look, and then I'll pass you back to Grace. Oh, look.
Oh, hello. Look what happened.
So it puffs up.
Look at that beauty.
Now, if you get it really hot, you'll get the little burnt spots on it, which we had last night, which is great. But you can tell it's cooking because it's steam in the middle. The steam shows just like pita bread, which means the inside's cooked now. And then you could stack all of these up on a plate, put a tea towel over them to keep them warm, and just do them one at a time. So we'll do a few more in a bit, but that is going to be our roti. And how easy was that? That's
3-ingredient recipe.
3 ingredients, and
And
it
you
tastes...
haven't got it on the website yet.
No, because we did something else in the week.
Well, let's be honest, I did.
Well, you did it.
And it was a disaster.
Well, I cooked it and it was horrible. But Helena made it.
Rude.
Whoa, charcoal. Oh, while we're there, we're cooking on Big Green Egg charcoal today. I've been down to Big Green Egg this week. They have completely replenished. They've got new charcoal in, and I can confirm the bits are better. It is much improved. They've worked with the guys who supply it and so on, so they're happier, I'm happier. We're using Big Green Egg charcoal today.
Cool.
Right, Grace, show us what you're doing.
So this is all starting to get a bit of colour on it now.
Nice.
Starting to smell nice. I'm going to add a splash of white wine vinegar.
Measured.
Accurately. So it's about a tablespoon.
And a half. And what's the white wine vinegar do? Just gives it a bit of acidity.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
bit of acidity. And I like putting it. Always put a splash in any pasta, anything where I'm like sautéing onions and garlic, because it helps soften them up a bit as well.
Nice.
that.
And
No, I didn't know that.
vinegar is your friend. So if you ever have a dish and you taste it and think it's lacking something, chuck in just a splash of vinegar. It boosts all the flavours. Cool.
I'm also going to add my spices now.
Right.
So I always like putting my spices on the onions and garlic as well, because it always enhances the
Yeah.
flavour. So that is again that mix of turmeric, garam masala and cumin, yeah. And then I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of that.
Tikka Gold.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, bring those flavours through from the other dish.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, mix that in.
Yeah, try and dry. Always good to fry your spices a little bit. Is it getting too hot? Is it all right? You're all right, I think.
I think we'll be all right once we put the coconut milk
Yeah.
and stuff in it, and then it should boggle away. But
God, it smells amazing.
I might leave that for like maybe just 30 seconds.
Okay.
If I want it to burn.
Perfect. I haven't got anything on with burning yet. What temperature are we at
Not
for
yet.
our chicken?
54.7.
Oh, come on, chicken. Should have put it on earlier. It'll be all right.
Well,
Looking good. Definitely got some more heat underneath it. So
yeah.
What about your oil? Is that
yeah. So we'll show you what we've done. I've showed you this loads of times. Come on over, Andrew. So we have an egg sitting here at just under 140 degrees C. We are deep fat frying. We have got the wok in here. We have got some oil in it. But if you look, 182 degrees. So I've said it so many times. 140 equates to about 180 in the oil because the bottom of that pan is right down there. So we're going to do our bhajis in there in a second. So I'm going to turn it up a tiny bit. I want it to be just about 200. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit. When that sauce is done, or she's done the next bit of the sauce, then we'll put some bhajis in.
Cool.
Do you want me to open that for you?
No, sorry. Thank you. No, I was just thinking I'm going to do the next bit now if that's
Cool.
alright.
Yeah.
Because that's getting quite hot. So I'm going to add a stock cube. I always find these quite fiddly to open.
Little stock pot, these ones, yeah. We love the Knorr ones, but we tend to, if we're doing stuff, we tend to mix, and we need more than one. We mix one of those with a stock cube, so you get the best of both worlds.
And then I'm going to add a can of coconut milk.
This stuff, yeah, it's hot. This stuff is the best. I haven't got my glasses on, but if you look at a can of coconut milk, it will tell you the amount of coconut extract in it. Most coconut milk in most supermarkets is like 50% coconut milk, and the rest is preservatives, oils, this, that and the other. This is 70%. So if you can find it, buy the Aroy D stuff. It is the best.
And
One of the best.
I'd always say full fat is always makes your sauces nice, taste nice.
Oh yeah, don't buy light. Yeah, it takes all the rubbish
Well,
out.
I was reading today as well. Someone said that if you buy some of the light stuff, then they get filled with all the additives. So actually, you're substituting good stuff for bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're now saying you should have full fat milk. And not, no,
do.
but well, I don't. I have semi-skimmed,
Oh, not
and
us.
you should for your bones. Well, as my
Let's
bones
not
are
go
done.
there.
My bones are done. Love.
That's
They're-
a long
they're
conversation.
collapsing.
Yes. Anyway, right.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, look at that.
What was your,
Can we just chop up that stock cube?
Oh yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to add the chopped tomatoes as well.
Oh. Well, I'm going to leave that to you. I won't. This is Grace's recipe, so
Yeah, but team cooking.
yeah, that's good.
So,
Looks stunning.
Oh, it smells good.
And then we need that to bubble down a bit, don't we?
yeah.
Just
So I might turn this down a little
yeah,
bit. if
that's
okay.
cool. You're in charge.
Yeah, but sure egg. I don't want to.
Oh God.
oh no, he's not precious. Oh.
No. Turn it down. We can put.
No, he'll let you wash up his pans.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Yeah. And the
She's
72
great. She was really worried
spatulas.
about using a metal, metal spoon in it earlier. I'm like,
Oh, I thought I'd check.
yeah. No, some people are very precious. I'm not. You know. These pretty indestructible. Some of these pans, so they need to be with me.
Another worry was turmeric on your white kitchen surface. I
No.
made sure I was very careful.
No, you're fine. All our sinks are bright yellow normally.
That's what my dad has, and he follows me around when I'm making stuff like this. He follows me around with a cloth.
Cool.
There.
Awesome.
All right.
Right, so we shut that, turn it down.
Yeah. Should I add the last ingredient and then
Oh,
it's
go
done?
for it. Yes, do it. I'm going to.
Yeah, turn it down. Thank
There you go. Just so you don't burn it.
And then the last ingredient is a big fat spoon of mango chutney.
Nice.
Do you want a big fat? We haven't got a big fat spoon.
Any spoon will do. Shall I go and grab a spoon?
Oh,
Sorry.
No, this is normal
We
service.
forgot. No, we
Off she
forgot.
goes.
Normally we bring out loads of cutlery. We haven't done it today. It's my team, you see.
But the reason for this is because obviously this is quite acidic as well
Yeah.
as what else we
And
put in
the-
that we
and
said
the
is
white
acidic?
wine
Oh, and the white
vinegar.
wine vinegar. That's it. So this sort of balances those out.
With the
Thank you very much.
sweetness.
Yeah. Also, I love mango chutney and could just
Yeah.
I have a massive dollop
You've
on my
got-
curry
you've-
with it.
honestly, you two are like peas and don't do that.
Do you do that as
Yeah,
well?
I have. When I do a curry, it's swimming on the edge with mango chutney. I love it.
I
So
love
I've added about two big teaspoons there. We can-
Tablespoons. Yeah.
Oh, really,
Yeah,
tablespoons.
close.
And then and that's something that you can just add to taste as well. So if you wanted it a little bit sweeter, then you could put a bit more in. Depends how much you like mango
Perfect.
chutney.
Right.
That's basically it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Tell you what we haven't done. We were going to do that other chicken, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
We're going to pretend we've marinated it for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'll borrow these. I'll borrow a set from over there. You're good. If you come over, Grace has come over here to.
Sorry.
What's she doing?
I just said my eyebrows are really hot now. You know when you stand over it.
No, they're still intact.
Yeah,
No,
they're
that's
still
fine,
there.
Yeah,
that's
they're
fine.
still
Yeah.
there.
I have burnt my fringe on one of these cooks.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah. But so Grace has come over because she wants to have a go with lots of stuff. So we fired up the Charlie for her today. I mean, it's a little bit warm on the front, but it's reading 200 degrees. In here, we've got one tray. I'm just going to take it out and lower it down because we're going to do other chicken on this grid. So in the same way as we've done it on the Afia, we'll just pop this in whole. We're going to put it in skin side up, like that. I'll grab a set of gloves so I can just push in that tray with the hand that isn't covered in chicken. And that is going to cook just like it would in your egg,
In an oven.
in the oven, on the Afia, but we're doing it in the Charlie because Grace wants to have a go with the Charlie. So we'll see how we do with that. Awesome. I need to wash my hands now because I've got raw chicken on it.
Go for it.
Right.
How long does it take to cook in the Charlie?
Exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right.
I'm just
we may
having a
have to-
nosy at the chicken.
How's it doing?
Oh, it's looking nice. Look at that
Looking
colour.
nice. Can you flip it?
Yes, nice.
See if we can flip it. I've got a set of tongs. Ta-da!
Nice.
So it's cooking beautifully. It's actually taking a little longer than it would have done in the egg, hence it not been ready yet. What's that? But yeah, it's cooking beautifully. What temp we got? Yeah, so we could get a thermopen, go in, 60 on our legs, 75 on the bottom, 60 on the breast. So we need a little bit longer. This isn't going to be quite ready, but you'll get the idea. We'll put it on the board, we'll show you photos and so on. Did I take that roti out? I did. Thank God for that.
Never mind that afterthought.
Right. While that's still going, while that's bubbling, should we have a bhajis?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on. Right. So come over, Andrea. You grab yours are ready, aren't they?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So you've seen mine before. That sounds terrible. So we've got onions in there. We've got coriander. We've got some rice flour. We've got some chili. We've got some chickpea flour, gram flour. Couldn't remember the name there. I've got some fennel and some cumin seeds in mine to give it a little bit of taste. And then I'm just going to put in, and Grace has already done hers, but I'm going to put in 200 millilitres of water and just give it a mix up. Now this is going to be quite thick. I think I've told you this story about quite thick, quite chunky. This is one recipe I got from a vendor, street vendor, when I was cycling through India. So that is mine ready. Now if you look at Grace's, tell us what you've got in yours. So I've got white onions.
I got red onions.
Oh,
Yeah.
I prefer red, just so.
Oh. What else have you got in there?
So what I did with mine was I chopped the onions and then I put salt on them and like sort of mixed the salt in and then left them. I usually leave them for like an hour, and that draws out quite a lot of the moisture out the onions.
Yeah.
So my theory behind that is to make them go all crispy, because I like then washed the salt off and then drained out the water as much as I could.
They're going to be winners.
Yeah.
So, and then I've chucked in some fresh coriander, turmeric, garam masala, cumin, same as I've done in there, and then in here also onion powder, garlic powder. They didn't need. I never add more salt because I did that once and they were way too salty.
Right.
These are and I used gram flour instead of your rice. You used
No, I put some. I only had
okay.
25 grams of rice flour in there. That's just rice. It's just blitzed up in the Thermomix. But I put gram flour in as well. So we both got gram flour. We both got coriander. We both got. No, you haven't got any chilli because you're
No
not.
chilli, 'cause I'm not. Yeah.
Whereas I got a lot of chilli in mine. So we'll see.
But
So
mine's
she-
looking a little bit dry. I might add a bit of water on top.
Do you want to add a bit?
I might do a little bit, but.
Okay. There's a glass there. There's water in the tap.
Well,
Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries.
Don't let him put you off, Grace.
We've
I'm
been-
not. He can't comment on my bhajis because he's gonna try and compromise it so he wins.
We've had banter all morning.
So your Uncle Steve is on, Grace.
Is he?
Yeah.
Steve Day.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
Cool. Yeah, so Grace wanted to chop the coriander to put in my bhajis, but I wouldn't let her because I wasn't going to let her then claim that she'd made them.
Mum's on
So-
as well now.
Oh, God, they've got the
Is she?
whole family.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's
Right.
what we want.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
My
is-
mum.
It's a support network.
Jeez.
That's it.
Viewing figures have doubled.
Yeah.
Right. So, let's have a little look at our oil temp.
I'm like,
194. So 200 is exactly where we want to be, I think. Howie, do you want to put them in with a spoon? Shall I go first?
Yeah. Yeah. You go first.
So, what I typically do, something like that, and they can be gnarly. These aren't restaurant style bhajis. These are street food bhajis. So, a bit gnarly. Just carefully pop it in. Shall I do 2?
yeah.
And then we'll do more later when we're going to sit down. So I'll do 2 over here. It's nearly clean. Hang on, I've got a tea towel. Don't let Helena see. There you go. Now it's clean.
Thank you.
So you can put a couple in.
I might almost think I could. I'm gonna go for a little bit smaller. Be
Yeah.
controversial.
Okay. Just be careful as you do it. But she's worked in a commercial environment for a while. She's just trying to make mine
Trying
burn,
to get the
aren't you?
perfect bhaji. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, trying to make yours burn.
Oh, look at those.
I'll start with 2 little ones. We'll go again.
Do one more because that one's sort of fallen apart.
Oh,
a
is
bit.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll shut the lid. We're going to give them a minute or 2. Pop them down there. Yeah, we'll come and have a look at that one. I'll stir it for you. Right.
I've done that little stir, but I think it's probably can come up
Catching.
again.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Luke.
There you go.
Yeah, Luke's just joined.
Morning, Luke. Say hello.
Hi,
Your
Lee.
Your ex-boss.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I'm stirring your stuff. So we've got the chicken going. We've got our I'm going to... Sorry, Andrea.
Rude.
Right in front of you. That's going to be hot. We've got our dal cooking on the outside here. Oh, look at that. That's going to be lovely. Now, what you can... The reason I made the dal, by the way, is not because we wanted dal, but we could use it with our roti. The reason I made the dal is you can make the roti, instead of adding so much water, you can add the dal to the flour, and it will then you have sort of a dal-y roti. But I didn't get to try it. We've just run out of time. But we're going to do it this afternoon because we're going to play with cooking. But yeah, so chicken's still going. Oh, is he? Good on Luke.
He's only mad because he always said.
Go over and get.
He always said, he never puts slap on for my events, but I did for something else. I did, and he was like, you never do that for my events.
Right, our bhajis.
Right, quick, go and check your bhajis.
Oh yeah.
Can't have them overcooking.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
mine will definitely.
Are yours done?
Yeah.
Right, so let's get yours out. Do you want to grab that bowl that's just round there? Mine need flipping because they're a little bit bigger, but that's all right. And we'll grab some in a minute. Oh, they're going to be lovely. You don't want them all big and gloopy like you get in restaurants. You want them crispy like this. It's how they do them in India.
That's why I prefer to do small ones.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They smell good?
Do they? Yeah.
Right. So I'll give mine about a minute, and then sauce is good. Chicken is what temperature?
59.5.
Oh god, it's taking forever on there. We'll put.
It's because it's so cold out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we'll get mine out.
Oh, they look nice.
Yeah. So a little bit different. They're totally different, aren't they?
Yeah.
We'll get the scraps.
Sorry, I'm wedged in a corner, so I'll show you what they look like. There you go.
We'll do some more in a minute, but that's probably enough for our plate. Now, what we could do with these is we've got our roti that can go on its own, can't it? There. Do you want to put some of those on the ends? They'll be hot.
Asbestos fingers.
Asbestos. She's obviously cooked a lot with Luke. Now we can make more of these. We'll do some more in a minute, so that they're warm when we eat. Everything we make now just sort of goes cold. So we've got those. We'll have a look at our sauce. Yeah.
Do you want me to just get a little bowl to put some in, so you've got it on the...
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh my days, Grace.
Oh, get in. That looks incredible. It's a lovely tikka dipping sauce. Oh, shame our chicken's not quite ready, but you'll get the idea. I might put the chicken on the...
Or could you get a drumstick off?
Yeah, we could take a leg off because they're nearly
Or
done.
get the wings off.
Oh,
I've been eyeing them up, actually.
yeah, okay. Well, your wings are...
Are they not there?
Yeah, they're there.
Oh, nice.
We'll take a leg off.
You put some of the sauce in there, just for...
Thank you.
Just to put it on the board. So we've got a wing and a thing.
A leg and a wing,
Leg and a wing.
To please the king.
allegedly.
Let's see if I can do it with a pair of tongs without... Oh. And then at least we've got something to present. I'm going to take it off there. Just down. Get the other one as well. Whoop. Nearly lost it.
Have you got something to put it on, Nick?
Yeah, I'm just going to put it there for a second. Put that there. So we take the other leg as well. They're done. Yeah, so we'll bring. In fact, just grab the plate. You're going to use that bowl.
The blue plate. Use the blue plate for the...
Get these off. We'll put it all back together later, maybe. If you're lucky. Got a couple of juicy wings to go there.
Grace has already bagged them.
Yeah, I know.
She's a massive...
Now, are you going to...
Oh, and you can throw the bone over your shoulder, feel free.
Yeah.
Mum does it all the time.
Right, Grace, what we need to do, we need to bring it up, don't we?
Yeah.
So, that's only flour. I'll get you my knife in a second. Just give it a little rinse. We're running over. What time are we at?
Right, so we're at 20 past.
Okay, we're 5 minutes over. There you go. So if you want to chop up a little bit of coriander, I'll try and make these look a little bit prettier.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
He knows what she's doing.
She sure does, doesn't she? Oh,
On the
super.
chicken?
Yeah, just to make it look pretty. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Maybe a little bit of chilli on there as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, She can cook.
Yeah.
Oh, then we need some sauce. What we've got to put our sauce in?
Oh yeah,
Bowl.
little bowl.
Right.
I think she needs a little pineapple as well.
Yeah. Let's get this in here though.
It's gone quite thick, hasn't it?
It's gone beautifully thick, but that'll be lovely dipping sauce. You go and put that on the tray. I'll get your pan of this. I'll put it on the affair just to keep it warm.
Thank you.
Oh, God, that smells fine.
Because then we can have a lunch to die for. Right. So what we normally do, Grace, is we normally grab this board
Yep.
and we go. I'm just going to tidy this out the way. You take that tray off and dump it on the table. We'll take this over to the egg. Now that does look pretty special. It looked better with a stack of these, but hey,
We'll do a stack in a minute.
yeah, we'll do some more. So what have you cooked? Oh, and you want some mango on there. Where are you going to put it?
Next one, my
Oh, perfect. Next to the bhajis. Great,
Oh,
great.
good.
Score.
You like making a mess too. Perfect.
So, tell us what we've got, Grace.
You got our tandoori spatchcock chicken. We've got bhajis, homemade dipping sauce, and
Roti.
I was never going to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah. You'll get it.
Roti,
Chapati.
if you can remember.
Chapati or roti. It's a
It
roti.
just, I know it's it just goes every time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
It's difficult.
No worries. No.
I think she's done brilliantly.
Girl,
Yeah,
you've
you've
done
got a
so
lot of
well.
love.
Yeah.
Grace,
Well
on the
Natural in front of the camera.
Yeah, a lot
Um,
of love. From
Great cook, can chop.
Yeah.
She'll be back. So,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you
Please.
very
No,
much.
no.
No, thank you.
so we're going to take some photos of all of this. We're then going to eat it all, obviously, and we'll let you know who wins.
Well,
Or should we do it?
Grace,
Go on.
Mum will
congrats.
try it.
Go on, Mama, try one. She's had mine before.
If they're overcooked and a bit bitter, that's your fault.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, Grace. They're gorgeous.
Awesome. Well, we're going to cook a whole load more, and then we're going to have lunch. So, we'll pop this chicken back in the oven. We might
Really
put it in the
lovely.
Charlie.
One,
Oh, two things. Yes, go on.
So you wanted to talk about
Outdoor kitchens.
yes.
So, delivered a lovely an egg in and put it into a lovely Blaze unit this week. But people this year are going mad for outdoor kitchens. So, we put a blog up on our website, and we know the website's down. We're moving it to an even better server today. But yeah, if you want something like a Blaze, these are on a 6 to 8 week lead time. Big for space, in stock. So yeah, get in contact with us so that we can get them done before the season absolutely goes nuts. Because in 6 or 8 weeks' time, it's going to be warm and sunny.
Yeah.
That's my weather
Days are
forecast.
already drawing out.
Yes.
It was 5 o'clock the other night before it was dark.
Yeah. What
So-
else?
No, just to say we know the website is down.
Yeah.
We've had to upgrade unexpectedly, so we think it'll be down for about 24 hours, but then we'll be back.
We put so many photos on there, we ran out of
Space.
file space. So we've had to spend a bit more money and get a bigger server. So we are going to be, it should be 4 times faster by the end of today.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But,
but if not,
yeah.
just call us if you need anything.
yes.
And we'll do a little post and let you know when it is back up.
Yeah, we're going to take some photos of this. We'll get everything cooked. We're going to sit down, have some lunch.
Yeah.
And then Grace and I are going to play, if we want to play this afternoon, with all of the toys that we've got out here.
Oh,
We've got other things if we need to cook them, but we're going to have a bit of fun. But but thank you very much.
No,
It was
thank you.
awesome.
Grace, you've been
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
enjoyed
you
it.
very
Really
much.
good.
Well
Yeah.
done. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. So thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you. When are we back?
Oh, that's a very good point. 2 weeks, I think.
Perfect.
Next week. What are you doing?
Oh, maybe.
It might be next.
No, it is next week, I think.
It might be next week because then it's 2 weeks and
I
then I
looked
go skiing
today.
again. So
Sorry. Oh, hang on a
anyway,
minute.
we'll work it out. It's on the website that isn't up.
No,
So-
it's not next week. It's the 22nd.
22nd. Perfect. Anyway, thank you for watching. We will see you all soon. Cheers, guys.